back. Good show tonight. Jennifer Aniston is on her way out. A young comedian making his very first appearance on our Tonight Show. Justin McKinney is here. He's from my neck of the woods, back east. And Grammy-winning singer Monica will perform as well. Let me tell you about tomorrow night. Dolly Parton will be here. On Friday, Wesley Snipes and Mark Anthony will perform outdoors for our Lincoln Garage concert series. Every night this week, I mentioned, we're featuring a brand new stand-up comedian, as we will tonight and tomorrow and Friday. All right, let's get to it. My first guest stars in the hit show Friends. She's starring in the movie The Good Girl, which opens today. You know, the worst part about this job is when you see a movie that's like bad and you have to go, oh, it was good. And then you see a movie that's just great and you see somebody give the performance of a lifetime like she did in this one. She's really wonderful in it. Please welcome Jennifer Aniston. Thanks for coming. There we go. Well, thanks for... I know you're not feeling well. I appreciate you coming and not canceling.
I'm feeling better.
Okay. You good? No,
yeah.
Why are you sick? What do you have?
What do I have?
Well, I mean,
should I sit over here?
No, it's all right.
No, I think I've just been, doing some press for the last 5 days, and planes, airplanes, and sick people.
Yeah, and you don't like to fly, do you?
I can't believe I'm nervous still when I come into your show.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. You're so nice.
Well,
you really are. Anyway.
Well, but I know, but you don't like to fly, right?
No, I don't.
I mean, it's not just not liking to fly. It's like phobia.
Yeah, I have phobia. I've actually, done the hypnotist thing. And
really?
Oh yeah.
Does that work?
No.
No. Well,
and we were flying from Toronto to New York,
right.
And they had it was an electrical storm, like thunderstorms,
right.
And they'd closed all the airports down. So it was like that moment of, well, what do you do? We circled for an hour in a thunderstorm. We felt like a pebble in a tin can.
It was just,
but it's undescribable. I don't even know how to explain it. When we landed,
yeah.
I cried so hard. The pilot had to come out. Miguel Arteta, who's the director of The Good Girl,
yeah.
We were hugging each other, and he said he crossed himself for the first time in 20 years. I mean, it was just,
So the pilot came back and hugged you.
I hugged him.
But I love the fact that... that's how men are.
He saved our lives.
That's how men are. Even in the middle of electrical storm, they'll get up from the plane, come back to hug Jennifer Aniston. But this is after it landed.
This is once we landed.
I see. Well, that's a nice touch. The pilot actually come. Did he come to your hotel room?
I think he just felt bad. No, he
didn't.
Came to my hotel room and tucked me into bed, and it was all fine.
It's all part of the service. I tell you, that first class is great, isn't it?
First class.
It's just great. So you tried hypnotism. That didn't work.
No, that didn't work.
Did you try other things?
No, I've taken it. No, I can't.
That's worse.
I mean, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Not liquored up.
Yeah.
I'll have a cocktail.
Oh, I see.
But can you imagine me liquored up?
I just like liquored up. I just like the
awesome.
Expression. Get it good and liquored up. Yeah. Now,
and there's like anti-anxiety medication that
doesn't work.
Just makes you feel like you still have your anxiety, but you just can't really move. So it's sort of like trapped in a body. Did you ever see that show?
Oh, you get the anxiety with diarrhea, which is a nice thing.
And then you can't get up.
You read the side of the thing. You read the symptoms, which is not good.
That's not good.
Now, are you doing a movie now, Debbie, with Jim Carrey?
Yes, I am. Started yesterday.
So that's a whole nother...
It's a whole other thing. We'll be back here in a year from now, probably.
And that's like a crazy comedy kind of movie.
It's crazy comedy.
Yeah.
He's a genius. He's a physical comedy. He's just a comedic genius.
No, he is. He really is. Because we used to work together at the clubs, and when he would do just the straight impressions, he would turn around. Yeah, some comedians turn around, they do this, and they look exactly the same.
Yeah.
He would actually, go, oh my God. People go, oh, he really looks like them. He'd bend his face and everything.
It's true. Without any masks or anything, it's just, it's unbelievable.
And what kind of part do you play in this one?
I play his girlfriend. And it was odd just because our first day, it was a very physical day. A lot of physical comedy, and I have basically knees bruised. I ended up having knee pads on. My back was just ripped to shreds from being dragged across a carpet, 4 carpets. It felt like, and
This is for the audition?
No, this is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got it though.
Sorry.
Really put myself out there.
I heard the knee pads, and I had to go for the joke.
No, it's
I'm
good.
sorry.
I got you.
No,
Woo!
Look, we'll take a break. More with Jennifer right after this. Be right back. Welcome back. Talking with Jennifer Aniston. Her new film is The Good Girl. Boy, I really like this movie. And I was, I didn't know what I'm seeing. I know you're in it, and I'll go see it, and I go, okay, what's this going to be? But, it really moved me because I come from a small town, and I know what that feeling is like. Tell people what the picture's about.
It's basically, it's sort of an exploration of depression, really. And this young woman who feels trapped in her life and is desperately trying to find passion again and feel something again. And in doing so, without the proper tools, she just seems to make many, many wrong mistakes in the process. It's a beautiful movie. Yeah,
it really is. I mean, you really get the sense that, and you play like an ordinary kind of looking person, which I loved. I mean, you're not glamorous in the movie. You're just a nice, ordinary girl who lives in a small town, and you're just kind of frumpy.
Tell me, Jay, that's me.
I know. But it worked. It convinced me.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Andover, Massachusetts, a little town. But the town, the store you work at, what's the name of it?
Retail Rodeo.
Retail Rodeo. It's like one of those, it's not quite a Kmart.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those big
Walmart,
giant,
it's just sort of,
big giant stores, and everybody looks depressed all the time. And it's very funny, the characters in the film.
Brilliant, brilliantly written, Mike White.
And I read this is your first love scene in a movie. Is that true, or first?
Yes.
Kind of,
really? First time. I was a movie virgin.
Wow.
And same for this wonderful young Jake Gyllenhaal. For both of us, we were pretty nervous.
Wow.
Pretty quick though. It was all quick.
Yeah, that's first time. Yeah, it usually happens that way. I think most guys will agree with that. Yeah. No, I'm thinking. I guess that's true.
Yeah. What?
First time you've been in a movie.
Where you're actually in bed. I mean, there was like Rockstar, where there was that wasn't. That wasn't naked.
Oh, so you were naked in
I wasn't actually naked.
Oh,
I was playing naked.
Well, how do you play naked? You see, this
have all sorts. We had this thing.
It's like I'm your father. It's like I'm your dad. Dad, we were naked. We were playing naked.
I swear, Dad. Well, we had this thing that John C. Reilly affectionately calls our chastity pillow.
What is that?
There's like a bunch of pillows that you put in between you. And you have you have shorts on and things covering here and arms placed strategically and all of that. And then the pillows, though, we had 4 of them. And the director, Miguel, says, you're going to have to take some of them out because it looks like you're doing her knees. It just doesn't look real. So we took a couple pillows out. That was a good story.
Yeah. I never heard that.
Well, I'll tell you more of those.
I just like the term "we're playing naked."
We're playing naked.
It just sounds like a great excuse.
It's a movie. It's the movie magic.
Let's show a clip. What's this scene we're going to see? This is.
This is right when they're just getting to know each other. She's met this young man, and she's driven him home, and he invites her into his bedroom.
Let's take a look.
What are your folks like?
They're okay. They don't get me. I mean, they're all right.
My husband doesn't get me.
Since when do you have a husband?
Since 7 years. He's a painter.
What's he paint?
Houses. He's a pig. He talks, but he doesn't think. I'm sick of it. I was looking at you in the store, and I liked how you kept to yourself. I saw in your eyes that you hate the world. I hate it too.
It's the same person. What? That's great. So now, you're finally no longer pregnant on Friends now, are you?
No longer.
Wow, okay.
And I carried that baby for 9 months, practically.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it felt that way, right? 8 months of our show a year. So 1 month shy.
Can you tell us, and can you give us any clue? Who do you finally wind up
I have no clue.
Oh, so you have a clue.
I really don't know.
Oh, look what a great actress. Did I tell you? See what I'm saying? Look.
They don't. They may just now know.
You mean
the writers know. We get our first script next week.
Oh, so you haven't started yet?
No.
Oh,
we
okay.
start next week. And they definitely, you know, they figure it out during the summertime.
Mm-hmm. And this is the last season for sure? Or you think there's a chance?
Well, you know. I say that today.
Yeah.
It seems like it's our last season, and it's in our minds that it's our last season. I know.
You got an Emmy nomination. Congratulations on that.
Thank
That's
you.
exciting. That's good. Yeah. Nice work. And I guarantee you, it's not the only nomination you get this year. I thought that was just great. I was really impressed by your work. I know you got to go. Jennifer, thank you very much. Be right back with our comedian, Justin McKinney, right after this. Jennifer Aniston.